Tonight, Hurricane Irma about to slam into Florida after causing devastation to the island nation of Cuba. Thousands rally to support the Yes campaign in the same-sex marriage survey. Fears of an environmental disaster as a trawler runs aground on the Great Barrier Reef. And the discovery that a drug already in use can achieve amazing results for sufferers of osteoarthritis.
This is 7 News with Samantha Brett.
Good evening. One of the biggest storms in decades is right now edging towards the US state of Florida, bringing winds in excess of 200 kilometres an hour. Our US Bureau Chief Mike Amor is at Pompano Beach, north of Miami. Mike, looks very wet. What's it like there now? All right, Mike Amor there in Florida. Thank you. Tens of thousands of people have marched through Sydney in support of the Yes campaign for same-sex marriage. In a rare show of political unity, both the Prime Minister and opposition leader have showed their support for the same cause. 7,000 people marched through the city streets as the nation prepares to have their say. Ballot papers hit our letterboxes this week. Still to come on 7 News, a couple almost lose their own lives trying to save their pets from a fire on the Gold Coast. And celebrations in North Korea as the United States pushes for tough new sanctions. That's next. Two people have suffered serious burns in a house fire on the Gold Coast. Fire crews were called to their home around 3 this morning. The 4 people inside escaped, but 2 went back inside to try to rescue their pets. Sadly, their dog and 3 cats died. The man and woman remain in hospital with burns to their heads and feet. Rescue workers in southern Mexico are continuing to dig for survivors of Friday's 8.1 magnitude earthquake. At least 65 people were killed when the powerful quake struck off the coast. Emergency crews are using heavy machinery and sniffer dogs to search the rubble, hoping to find signs of life, but they are running out of time. Manchester Arena has reopened with a charity concert for the 22 victims of the suicide bomb attack earlier this year. Oasis star Noel Gallagher headlined the show in front of 14,000 people. A number of survivors and relatives attended the event. All proceeds go to the Victims' Memorial Fund. Sport is next with Mel McLaughlin. And Mel, they're blowing up about the bunker in the NRL.
Yes, Sam, surprise, surprise. And in fact, 2 teams are blaming it for their finals defeats. All the footy finals next, including the 2 big calls that Manly say wrecked their season. And the new Grand Slam champion with a $4 million smile. And American Sloane Stephens completed her miraculous comeback from injury by winning the US Open in straight sets over great friend Madison Keys. Sloane was ranked outside the top 900 in the world just over a month ago. Yeah, it's a $4.5 million payday for Stephens and a very popular victory. It has been an incredible comeback from injury. Much loved there as well. She demolished her good friend Madison Keys and Rafael Nadal against Kevin Anderson tomorrow morning.
Oh, that will be a big one.
Will be.
Thanks, Mel. Still to come in 7 News, we'll have back to work weather forecast. Here's Melissa Doyle with what's coming up on Sunday night.
Thanks tonight, all they need is a quick glimpse, just the eyes. They catch the criminal.
Without you, he'd still be on the streets.
Oh, 100%.
Super recognisers, they never forget a face.
You're either bomb or you're not.
Join the hunt to find the Aussies with these amazing powers. Also, 1 woman, 5 distinct identities. A whole family, all living in the same body.
I've got Jamie, Jake and Ollie all around, so it's busy.
That's on Sunday night after Little Big Shots.
Big surf has continued to pound Sydney's coastline, with only the most experienced surfers heading out for a wave. A swell of up to 2 metres slammed into the cliffs and headlands of the harbour city, but it didn't seem to worry a pod of whales, soaking up the sun as they headed south from their winter breeding grounds. And taking a look at tomorrow's weather. There are patchy and isolated showers in southern WA ahead of a cold front. There is cloud over New South Wales and South Australia, but that is not producing any rain. Skies are generally clear elsewhere under a high pressure system. Tomorrow around the nation, fine and sunny in Brisbane, a top there of 27 degrees. Cloudy in Sydney overnight, 9 degrees. Rain in Hobart, tops of 17 degrees. Rain also in Perth with a top of 20 degrees. And that's 7 News for now. Our next bulletin is 7 News at 6 o'clock. I'm Samantha Brett. Thanks for your company. Have a great evening.